Welcome back to Weems Motor Co. Let's wrap up that Sportster.
Let's do it! Austin, 1975 Harley-Davidson Sportster for the Autism Charity. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, it's a motorcycle.
It's a motorcycle. What has been your favorite part about this motorcycle so far?
I mean, that seat looks pretty schmexy.
Schmexy seat?
Schmexy.
What would you say it's comfortable though?
Yeah, comfortable and sexy.
Comfortable and sexy. If you were to tell them how sexy you think the seat is, what would be your terminology for the level of sexiness? Right there, tell them all.
0 to 10, I'll call it 0.5.
0.5 on the sexy Richter scale. I want to say a super cool thank you to our friends right there at TC Bros. They donated that super sexy seat to the Autism Charity. And what do you think about that? Let those people out there in YouTube land know how cool you think TC Bros are.
Never mind. Since someone gave us that, I'm gonna call it 11 out of 10, you know?
11 out of 10. Super duper sexy?
Super duper
So, huge thank you to our friends over at TC Bros. Thank you guys for supporting the Taka Autism Charity Raffle Bike. Super awesome time. Make sure that you're also checking out the 5 Dirty Bikers, as they are the people who have commissioned me to build this bike. So, super cool. What else? What else, Austin?
Well, these throttles look pretty good.
These throttles?
Throttles? I don't know what to call them. They're pretty good.
Those shiny things?
Yeah, those shiny new things.
Those shiny things, those are actually called the exhaust. It's like it's kind of like your butt when you fart, you know, the exhaust that comes out the back of it.
Okay.
So, as the motor runs, the exhaust, the smoke and stuff comes right out of those pipes. Those are super awesome drag pipes, and they come to us from
Throttle Addiction.
Throttle Addiction. You got it right. So thank you guys over at Throttle Addiction for doing that. With that being said, Throttle Addiction are some super cool guys. I met them at Born Free Texas. If you didn't have a chance to watch our Born Free Texas video, make sure that you jump over and watch that video right after you get done watching this one. Super cool drag exhaust. Those are straight pipes, people. They're gonna be super loud because there's no baffles in that, and if there's one thing that I believe Harley-Davidson's should be, is that should be loud. So thank you, Throttle Addiction, for hooking us up with these amazing pipes. So Austin, one of my favorite parts on this motorcycle is right in front of your face. And that is this amazing narrowed Frisco mount Sportster tank that matches exactly to the David Mann painting that we're building this bike based off of.
Including the scratches?
Well, I mean, it's raw metal form. It's gonna be all cleaned up and painted and everything, but I think it's really sweet because one of my favorite companies out there for custom motorcycle parts donated this. And do you want to take a wild guess on who donated this super awesome tank?
Nintendo.
Nintendo does not sell custom motorcycle parts. However, Nintendo did have a really cool motorcycle game when I was growing up, and that would be Excite Bike.
I can't feel my legs.
You played Excite Bike?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who has not played Excite Bike?
Dude, I love making my own like levels.
Make the old level, big jumps.
Yeah, just stand the whole thing.
Remember when you do the big jumps and he would land and he'd like, and then like go off to the side?
That's because you suck. Why are you tilting the motorcycle? You're so, why?
You're right. I suck. Anyways, you want to guess who donated this super amazing tank? Tell those people in YouTube land.
My eyebrow customs.
Lowbrow Customs
Still works.
Lowbrow Customs are good friends over there. Come here, camera. Come up to me closer. Lowbrow Customs, you have been such a huge part of this build. We thank you so much for going above and beyond. Not only did you donate that super awesome gas tank, you donated the rear fender and this amazing gas box hardtail to make this thing the David Man chopper that it was always meant to be. So Lowbrow Customs, go check them out, people. Go buy some stuff. Look at all their cool things that they have. Heck, go buy a Sportster and cut it in half and make it as cool as this. Right?
Harley's alright.
Harley's alright. I mean, it's okay. This one's gonna be really okay though.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like really okay, but like really okay.
Really, really okay.
Yeah.
Check out Lowbrow.
Okay.
Check out Lowbrow.
Okay.
Austin, that's not how you ride a motorcycle.
But it has a big butt.
And you cannot lie.
Those others cannot deny.
Oh snap. You can't deny this amazing tail light that we have right here on the back of the motorcycle. This was super cool. I reached out to my good friends over at Prism Supply right there in North Carolina, and they said, hey, how can we be a part of this project? And I said, you know what? We need a rear tail light, something that's gonna really set this bike off and really beat that kind of 60s, 70s style. And I really think that their tail light is doing the number on this. Not only is that, but they also donated the tag bracket to go along with it. So, what do you think about that super sweet Prism Supply brake light, tail light?
I think it's pretty red.
Is it gonna make the booty shine?
More than just the booty shine, the whole body.
The whole body. Body. It really looks great on the back of the bike. I think it accentuates it perfectly with that nice little narrow sissy pad.
Booty cheeks.
Booty cheeks. Something. A lot of booty going on. We're talking about farting and big butts and... Are you a butt guy?
No.
No?
No, not at all.
So what are you? Legs?
I don't know. I think I'm thighs.
You're a thigh guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Skies out, thighs out.
Squishy wishy.
Alright. Woo! Jabba! Body. Juicy booty. Okay. So, last thing we're gonna thank really quickly, obviously this bike is in final mock-up. That means everything is tacked together in its right place. It's just not finished welding. We're gonna wrap this video up, breaking this motorcycle down, and Austin, you're gonna get to learn how to do some welding. Are you excited to learn how to weld metal?
Maybe.
It's
a difference. Like, it's not a no, but like it's a maybe.
Maybe. It gets really hot. So hot that it melts metal. And you like metal.
I like.
Wow! So, you're gonna learn how to weld. But before we learn how to weld, two last people we wanted to thank for donating so far to this project. We're not done. There's gonna be some more donors on there. There's the guy that's painting the bike. But I wanted to say a super special thank you to Ron over at Chop Docks in Daytona, Florida. He donated some mounts for the oil tank. Give it up for Ron.
Go Ron!
Chop Docks, check them out. They got cool stuff. And my great friend, Mr. Eric Allard over in Plant City, Florida at F&A Custom Cycles.
Go Eric.
Eric is the man. If you don't know, Eric is actually an invited builder for Born Free this coming year. And I can guarantee you that most of the bikes that are going to be featured at Born Free, probably have some of his amazing parts. So Eric's donating some spark plug wires, a carb support, and what was that other thing that he said he was going to donate? Probably the most coolest thing that he makes, and that is the intake seals that are guaranteed to not leak. And if you ever dealt with a Harley-Davidson, buddy, they are notorious for the carb intakes leaking. So Eric, go check him out at F&A Custom Cycles. Now, guess what time it is?
Breaking it down.
Time to break it down. What? Woo! Break it down.
Well, you want me to break down?
Yeah,
right
break down. That's all you got?
That's my breakdown. Yeah, what? I don't got guitars.
Oh, okay.
I gotta like down tune that stuff like.
All right, so down tune it. Give me some breakdown.
Okay.
Let's break it down. All right, so here we are. Next day, got the motorcycle broke down, and it's time to do some welding. So I wanted to have all of you guys out there in YouTube land have the same experience as Austin. Have you ever welded before in your life?
No.
Which means you've never arc welded.
I don't even know what's an arc weld.
You've never TIG welded?
No.
You never MIG welded?
MIG?
You never soldered anything together?
Nope.
You've never brazed anything together?
No.
You probably glued something together at school, right?
Yeah. My
Okay.
hands.
With your hands, yes. So he's never done any type of welding. I had him watch a video on YouTube, and how long did you watch on that video?
12 minutes.
You didn't watch the whole thing.
I did watch the whole thing.
You watched the whole thing? Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
Use the stick and use the thing, and it's a rhythm.
It's a rhythm. Yeah, you caught that it's a rhythm to it. So I'm gonna help you out. I've already set the machine up. It's got the correct amperage. It's got the correct gas flow. Now we're just gonna let you get busy, and not to intimidate you, but the part you're gonna be welding on this motorcycle is the rear brake stay. Which means if it breaks, there's gonna be no brakes, and they're gonna break.
Why are you making me do the hardest things? Like,
it's not the hardest thing. It's probably the easiest thing to weld on the bike, but it is probably one of the most important things.
do you hear this guy? He's wanting me to mow down the most important thing.
You'll be fine. Trust me. He'll be fine. I know he's going to do a good job at it. Besides, if he messes it up, I can always just grind it off and fix it. So, let's see how good a person with a 12-minute YouTube tutorial is at TIG welding. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So, welding helmet, gloves, got your TIG, got your foot pedal. You ready to do this?
I think so.
All right, let's turn this welding machine on. That's not too bad, actually. Not too bad. You know what? I'll go ahead and take over from here, but you know what? That's not bad. I have seen a lot worse welding from people who say they're welders and welded for a long time. So, hey, right here, Knuckles.
Yeah!
Yep, fine. Good job, Austin. First time welding.
Thank you.
We'll put in some more practice in, but we'll go ahead and knock out this last little part of the bike so that we can get this thing wrapped up. But right now we're gonna jump over. We're gonna go talk to our good friend Dustin from the 5 Dirty Bikers. So let's see what Dustin has to say. Hang out, guys.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Five Dirty Bikers podcast. But instead of the five, today we have just me. This is Dustin coming at you with a one-on-one interview with Mr. Jared Weems, the very talented Jared Weems. So let's get into the main reason why you're here today, and that is to talk about this bike that you're building for Five Dirty Bikers for this awesome charity called Taka. So anyway, going from FDBM 21, we had dinner on Saturday night of the event, and maybe it was the booze, I don't know, but I had this idea.
Booze is good, man. Hey,
Hey, most of my good ideas
cheers.
most of my good ideas come from the drink. This is one of the reasons I started riding, but it's not the reason I ride. So don't drink and drive, kids.
No.
And anyway, so I actually talked to, I think, Ryan and Tony about this, and I said, do you think Jared might go for an idea to collaborate with us on a bike, have it built out, and raffle it off for an autism charity? And they're like, man, that sounds like an awesome idea. I think it's worth a shot. The worst he could say is no. And believe me, you could have said no, and I would have been just fine with it. But found a time to pull you aside at dinner and kind of talked about the idea, and really wasn't much hesitation on your part. I know it's a big undertaking for you, but I know that your heart was going to be in this if you said yes, and nothing short of top quality craftsmanship and attention to detail like we talked about before. And I was so excited when you said yes, because knowing what you did with that 52 Triumph, I know what we could do for a community that we're both a part of that could really use the help is just amazing. Jared and I, we have this kind of a connection to where we're both fathers of children on the autism spectrum, and kind of knowing that and knowing just the awesome craftsmanship that Jared has put into these bikes that he's been showing, and doing such good things with them, like he did for Forgotten Angels. The 52 Triumph went for $106,000 to a great charity there. We chose this amazing organization called Taka, the Autism Community in Action. We wanted to make sure that wherever this bike goes, whatever it raises, is going to the right place. One of the things that gravitated me toward this one so much was not only, just pulling up a website's one thing, but actually getting on the phone and talking to somebody. And Carolyn Baker, representative from Taka. So just take this in mind, that this bike is going to knock your socks right the hell off. I'm so excited, man. The way that everything has been falling into place with this has not only warmed my heart, but it's just been amazing. And I've said it 1,000 times on the show. I've said it 1,000 times to people in person. There is no other community in this world like the two-wheel community. Yeah. There's absolutely nothing like it. And dude, the only regret I have in my life is I didn't get into this sooner.
I was raised in it, and I never really appreciated it until I had the opportunity to work with Forgotten Angels and to see what has happened within their organization over the last 2 years since I've been a part of them. And now I'm so honored to be a part of this, because autism plays such a deep part in my heart, because that's something that I walk with every day with my child, and I know you do too.
Yep.
And autism affects so many people across this country. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of children and adults who have been diagnosed with autism. It's 1 in 44 is the statistic right now.
That's the latest numbers, and just a short handful of years ago it was 1 in 60, and nothing else has been truer said than it takes a village.
Yeah, I wish I had a village in this garage to help me build this bike.
True that, man. But no, I mean...
No. Stop right there, because I've had a village. I've had people like Lowbrow, TC Bros, Throttle Addiction, Prism, SNS, FNA, Chop Knox. They've been a huge part of this. And not only that, you guys just pinging ideas off. And listen, for the people who are watching this or listening to this podcast, Weems Motor Co., Jared, I am not making a dime off of this. Five Dirty Bikers, they are not making a dime off of this. Everything has been 100% pushed forward to support this amazing organization, and it's just been an honor to be a part of it.
And I just knew after I got off the phone with Carolyn that this is it. This is the charity that we have to choose.
Well, the amazing thing that stood out to me when you reached out to me, said, hey, this is the organization that we want to do this for. Number one, the first thing that jumped out to me was they are a national organization, and it's not, just in the region,
right.
Anywhere across these states, they provide resources, education, and support for families who have children or family members, spouses, cousins, nieces, whatever, that suffer with autism, and also for those families, that have to provide that support for them, and to work with, number one, you guys, the Five Dirty Bikers, to work with an organization that is a national resource for what you and I deal with on a daily basis is just like, talk about reaching beyond your means. And I've said it, gosh, man, I've been to pretty much every major motorcycle builder show across this nation, and I've told people over and over and over, and my fellow custom motorcycle builders, I was like, look, dude, we've been giving a talent, a ability, a blessing, a gifting, whatever you want to call it, to build motorcycles. You, Dustin, have been given the ability to, do your job, what you do day to day, to be a podcast, representative. Everybody's been giving a gifting, a talent, an ability to do something. And if we were to use those abilities to pay it forward, how much could we change life for somebody? And so that's what I decided to do. Number one, starting with Forgotten Angels, but now is to just use what stupid little talent I have in a 2-car garage in Tampa, Florida, to build a amazing motorcycle to help families all across this nation. I am honored to be a part of it, and I am thankful that you guys would even consider me to be a part of it. All right, Austin, let's get this thing wrapped up so that we can get this thing ready to go. All right, bro, come on over here. Come get in this shot with me. All right, careful, that's hot. Really hot. And then come on down here. All right, I want you to do me a favor. Turn around, check out my weld, tell me what you think.
That's alright. That's alright. It's a 8.
What do you say it is?
8.
8 out of what?
200.
8 out of 200. Well, you know what? I'm going to take the 8 out of 200 because it takes a lot of practice welding, and hopefully if you guys are watching this video, you get the opportunity to go out in the shop and do some welding yourself. But you know what? That's going to wrap this video up for today. Austin, thank you for hanging out, my friend. If you guys are new around here and you're hanging out for the first time, jump down, hit that subscribe button. If you really like the video, hit that thumbs up. Turn those notifications on and let everyone know what's going on right here
in Weems Motor Co.
Peace!